To do that whole introduction again?
Ow.
Howdy!
Howdy.
Fuck my foot.
Good job.
I'd rather not.
You've had a very, very interesting day, just stubbing your toe everywhere. Just like, shoot, I forgot who had that punishment.
You know what the worst part is?
Garfield.
There's a bit of the
Garfield's
floor in
like
our deli that's peeling up. I kept catching my toe on it all day.
Alright, so
It's a quarter of the reason why I wear steel toe boots.
I went over what we all did last time. So now Mid has gone into the chambers, and it is now his turn to unleash his puzzle upon the rest of the party. So take it over. Your DM temporarily, but don't push it.
So,
And lean closer to me because you're off camera.
Oh, I need to lean into my microphone at least some. So, as you all step into the next chamber, you feel odd. It's dark.
I feel better now.
Magical darkness, and as it fades, you find yourself looking up into cages containing what at first appears to be giant versions of yourselves. Except you, Kyle. You're kind of normal size.
Okay.
Not quite, but kind of.
And Jordan, you're the size that you would be in real life.
And then you all realize you are now in the bodies of your pets.
Gee, I did not see that coming.
Score, as he did not have a sapient pet.
Oh, that's right!
Oh no! Yes!
Wait, he can't die, though. He's a rock.
Score had a pet rock. I
He's
forgot
a
about
generic black cat.
that. Oh, that's boring.
Score, if you could pull
yeah.
up the monster stat sheet for a cat. Just a generic cat.
You should have done like an otter because they have the rocks.
Can I talk, or can any of us talk, or do we just go, like, do I just make phoenix noises?
What would a phoenix sound like?
You make
Ah!
you make phoenix noises, but the others can understand what they mean.
Ah! What I say, Jordan?
I don't even know what a red panda says.
Don't they squeak?
They squeak, I think.
Oh gosh, that won't get annoying.
Don't worry, I'll translate for you so we can skip that.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck? There we go.
As you look around, you
Holy
see
shit, I'm immortal.
you see
The red panda stabs you.
cutouts in the wall behind you. Each one sized correctly for one of your animals.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
Gee, I wonder what we're
With no hesitation, I go through mine. I go
All
through
right.
the phoenix-shaped hole.
I go through mine.
Then, everyone who goes through their cutout, I'd like an initiative roll. Dark red.
18.
Spencer, you are awfully quiet.
Yeah, all I can do is take it closer to my mouth.
That's good right there, I
That's what
think.
she said.
I think that's good right
Yep,
there.
that'll do. That will do just fine.
That's more like purple, but whatever.
That works nicely.
I like it.
It's a really nice light. Maybe
Okay,
a
move on.
little bit harsh on the white.
Oh, there's some wait. Okay, there we go. No wait.
I got an 18, so
Oh, initiative. Shit. Are we going off of?
you're going off of your animal's stat sheet, I presume.
Yes, going off the animal's stat sheet.
So what is that technically? The
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. Sorry, I was.
It's an unmodified dex.
Will it be a modified dex?
15.
I guess not further modified. Maybe I'm wrong.
9.
Hi, Abby.
Nice name.
All right, Abby, roll roll initiative for your pseudo dragon. You are in a room. Your real body is in a cage, and there is a pseudo-dragon-shaped hole behind you.
Abby, we can't hear you.
I'm in the car, so I'm just listening.
Okay.
That makes
We'll
sense.
get to you last.
Or we can just say that she survives or something. We have to.
Keep things
We gotta
moving.
keep going. I'm sorry, Head.
All right, Spencer, what did you roll again?
Yeah.
I could not catch that.
19, I think he said.
19. I'm gonna tweak that up just a touch.
Since we started a little later, I'm okay with going a little past 9. Just putting that out there.
All right.
If everyone else can, obviously.
So, Spencer, you are first.
Yeah. Okay.
You find yourself in a small room.
What kind of
A bit of a grassland, you'd say. And on the opposite side of the room from you, you spot a badger.
Oh no.
Initiative is yours.
I drop kick a badger.
And
As a
Spencer
cat?
is a cat. Okay.
So, yeah, okay. I'm worried about what I'm fighting.
Well, I already know what I'm fighting. Well, I know it's one of two things.
Spencer, what would you like to do? You have the initiative.
Well, if this were Pokemon, you'd choose Scratch.
Or a quick attack? Is that one of the first things that some people get?
Yeah. Tackle. Tackle, Scratch.
Sorry, the viewer was letting you know that I don't sound too great,
Dang.
so I'm trying to work on it.
Or a growl, which as a child I never did any of the status altering effects moves. I only did
The only status
Attacks.
I care about. The only stat I care about is their HP and reducing it to 0.
exactly. I never did like growl or any other.
Confuse.
Yeah.
Always confuse.
I mean, unless you're doing competitive, the status effects really don't matter.
Exactly. And I don't do competitive.
I don't either.
Competitive Pokemon is weird.
And
You want to do?
you're about 15
bait?
feet away.
Okay, I want to do keen smell, which is the cat has advantage on. Oh wait, oh that's just my trait. Never mind, I can't even do that. I'll just no perception. I want to see like, does he look angry? Like, is he gonna attack me?
No, you solved the puzzle. Congratulations, you're done.
Yes, it is hissing at you.
Ah,
What cat stat block are you using?
one on D&D Beyond. It says cat tiny beast.
AC 12 HP 2.
Yeah.
HP 2?
Yeah, dude, it's
Spencer,
a
I
cat.
hope you knock this thing out in one hit.
Or are very fast. I have 9.
Pee on it.
All right. And so,
Wanna
what
know
are
how
you
much I
doing?
have?
I want
175.
to,
Really?
as cats do,
Really?
march up and
That's
like
insane.
try to like look for an escape and roll perception.
All right, roll.
D20 plus 70. What the fuck? Can I roll the 2d8 for mine? Try to get higher.
Oh well. 8.
You see some denser patches of grass and some shrubs that you might be able to hide in, but nothing else.
Don't look in there. You might find wild Pokemon.
I run to the bushes quickly, as fast as I can. Dash if that is what cats do.
All right, are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
14.
All right. The badger sees right through your stealth and goes and chases you down. And he's going to go for an attempt at a bite.
Nom nom.
Oh.
5 misses.
Thank goodness. My doom is only getting closer.
You're up.
I'm just gonna continue running and try to get him off my tail, like try to like weave through the bushes and grove and try to like hide and get away. Again.
All right. Try another stealth check.
Sorry, I'm using my iPad against non-big things to me. Alright, 17 this time.
This time the badger's somewhat appears somewhat confused. And there's he's gonna try and find you.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nope.
But I'm just gonna wait here and hide until he inevitably gives up. Or I don't roll well.
All right, stealth check.
Please give me something good.
I think this is the point that I should tell you. The only way out of this room is to kill that badger.
Is Spencer just doing their whole combat, like, and then we'll just...
Yes, I'm doing it in
okay.
series.
Gotcha, okay.
I'm sending this. I sent it to Jordan. What my roll is.
Oh,
I assume a natural 20.
natural 20.
Okay.
I'm waiting for him to go away and leave me alone so I can think my thoughts and find a better way to, I guess, try to kill this thing.
Don't worry,
All right,
Blue,
he
the badger
does not
deserved
find you
it.
that turn. Stealth check for the next turn.
If you want to send me any dice rolls, feel free to. By the way, Spencer.
18.
Hills.
I have a +4. 3 grand.
Next turn.
Is he not going away?
He's not going to go away.
Okay.
This room.
When he's not looking at me,
All right.
I want to prepare to dive bomb him into the ground.
You mean you'd like to pounce?
But I'm hiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was in a tree. I want to climb a tree and then dive bomb him.
I think it's a good idea.
There's no full trees, but you can get some elevation on some of the larger shrubbery.
I can just imagine this cat just body slamming the
I don't know
badger.
what kind of
like a
HP this thing
WWE
has,
match.
but I gotta get it. So, what do I gotta roll for that?
And here comes Score the cat with the steel chair.
You want to hit him?
Evolves
I wanna
into
dive bomb
Incineroar.
his ass.
He evolved into Incineroar.
Are you grappling or are you attacking?
Attacking.
Then
Just
you're
went
going to
through
have
the
to use
full
your
evolution
attack
chain.
actions as listed on the sheet.
Is it? Do you choose the grass
Okay.
type, water type, or fire type?
Fire type generally.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Except for Gen 2. I always do
14
Totodile.
hit?
Depends on the game.
A 14 will hit.
I'm always.
Although
Alright,
I also
so-
picked Sobble, so
I dive bomb his ass into the ground. From my elevation, could I like knock him out or like get him good? Because I'm so tiny and small.
get
Yeah.
good.
You do realize that badger is about the same size you are.
So on a scale
Is it?
of 1 to the max HP of us,
Yeah.
where is it?
It's got more HP than you, but it has a much lower 2 hit.
Go for the eye.
Sweep the leg.
Is it in the ground?
No, you have to put it there.
You pounced on it and did not attempt to grapple it, so It is still mobile.
Okay. I thought it would like knock him into the ground. That was kind of like just like knock him down.
You followed a
Right.
standard attack pattern for a cat against a badger.
Okay.
But he misses his bite.
Well, then I attack his eyes.
Make your roll.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Alrighty.
That's cocked to high L. Does the 15 hit? Yes, it does. 1 damage.
You know the. Oh no! Guys are bloodied.
After
I am quite literally at half health. I only have 2, but I'm at half health. Oh my god.
I've lost half of my 9 lives.
Actually, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
That is a good point. Cats have
Spencer
9 lives.
actually has 18 HP.
All right. Your turn.
I go for the eyes again. I don't learn my lesson.
With 1,000 lies and
Go for it.
disguise.
A 12 hits.
Right between the eyes.
Alright, 1 damage.
I looked up the lyrics so I could sing it more confidently this time.
Does a 5 hit?
No.
Your turn.
5 hits.
Right now?
Yes,
I
Spencer.
roll for the other eye. 19.
With 1,000.
The badger is looking really bad.
Like, we're beyond bloodied. We're at
On death's doorstep.
eviscerated.
Flayed.
Flayed. Ooh, flayed. That's good.
It's a cat.
So it goes healthy, wounded, bloodied, flayed, dead.
Well, if you're using slashing damage, it goes flayed.
Yeah.
You're up.
Well, I want to just
You're
attack its face again.
up. Go for it.
Oh, that's in that one.
Does that hit?
God damn it, it's another 5. You're up again.
Alright.
I never thought that this fight would last this long.
Attacking its face.
And it's neck and neck.
The heck
Does
is
that
fucking-
hit?
Does what hit?
11.
Exactly. And the badger is, falls dead.
Hell yeah.
As its corpse starts to glow, you find yourself back in your own body, and the bars start to glow and then disappear.
And your throat is no longer sore.
Oh wow, thanks. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I gave you some lozenges
And
last
up
episode.
next is...
My nose. My nose is no
The
longer
Phoenix.
broken, so I speak
I'm
normal
next.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
This is
look.
going to be a little more interesting of a fight because it's like hundreds of HP.
Fun fact, Phoenixes have a challenge rating of 16.
Oh.
And I have
I
175
don't know what that
health.
means.
Also, I literally can't lose.
I am discounting
Unless
the
I'm fighting a
resurrection.
second Phoenix.
I am discounting the resurrection here.
Oh, that's bullshit. Asmar's pet would come back to life.
Oh yeah, no, none of your pets are dying.
Oh, well, okay, good.
So what's the
Well,
point?
especially not Scores because he's not playing his pet. And his pet can't die.
But if your pet dies,
Joffrey's
then the
never
fight
die.
resets from the top.
Oh shit.
Joffrey's lives
oh,
forever.
gosh, that's worse.
Save state. Restart.
Yes.
Can we
All
save-
right.
Okay.
You're up first.
I don't even know what I'm fighting. Am I fighting another Phoenix or am I fighting a dragon?
As you enter the room, you find a coastal environment.
Ooh.
Rising up out of the water is an adult amethyst dragon.
Aw. Can I just befriend it? No? Okay.
It
Alright.
roars. A mighty roar of challenge.
Can you imitate it for me?
Hang on. Now look into that camera and do it.
Ah!
That didn't sound intimidating at all.
Wow.
Okay. Are we rolling again for who goes first?
No. I'm using the initiative you've already rolled, and then I rolled for the dragon.
Okay, am I going first or second?
You were going very, very first.
I'm going extremely first. All right. Let's do this.
The amethyst dragon rolled a 2+2.
Understood. All right. Okay, I use my multi-attack with my beak and my fiery talons. I'll peck at it first. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Well, I know that hits. That's a natural 20.
That does hit.
Am I rolling double damage?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling 4d8 plus 8. Oh, how about that? I rolled the same number twice, and it was a decently good number. So that's going to be a total of... Sorry, I'm brain farting right now. 36 damage. Fire damage, to be precise. If that matters at all.
Check that. It looks to you like the damage goes through fine.
Keep in mind that we have
Okay.
a schedule with you.
I'm going to use a legendary action and peck it again. 29 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh. That's an additional 23 damage. That's going to be... What does it say?
This fight might not take as much time as we...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I rolled the wrong dice. Forget about the number I just said. I misrolled. I apologize.
Oh.
17 fire damage. My bad.
How much did you say the first time? I don't remember.
I don't know. Just take off like 5 or something. I don't know. Also, since you're a creature, you ignite with the beak attack. Until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each turn. And it's your turn now, so take... just 2 fire damage.
Alright. The dragon's going to duck its head back underwater and then pop back up to above water without moving. Because it's still in the water.
How did it not move it, but it ducked it and it moved?
It crouched and then stood up.
That's still moving.
I think he means
out of its space.
He didn't move along the X or Y axis.
It moved in such a way to not exit the space it was occupying.
Actually, the X or Z axis. The Y axis, I feel like, is up or
its
down.
feet do not move.
Donut? I want a donut. That sounds good.
All right.
Donut?
Shoot, no mango.
This amethyst dragon is going to look at your phoenix.
So.
And use its breath attack.
Okay. Cute.
Singularity breath.
Okay.
Strength save.
Strength save? Okay.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to use my other die this time. Well, I shouldn't have. I'm going to guess an 11 fails. Wait, save?
Yes.
Well, I don't see save, but it's +4 to strength. So, yeah, I guess 11.
All right.
Even it's probably gonna fail no matter what, so it's all good.
46 force damage, and your speed becomes 0 until the next turn.
46 force damage.
Force damage. He just
Oh, you
breathed a
bastard.
fucking black
You
hole
bastard.
on you.
Bastard, you killed Kenny.
Force damage is one of the types that I'm not resistant or immune to. You said my movement becomes 0?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you can't do anything.
What, effect is that? Is that, like, a condition? Or does it literally just say my speed becomes 0? Simple
Until
as that?
next turn.
Okay, so
Yep.
it's not a condition. Gotcha.
Not a condition.
Okay, no problem. Am I good to go?
Legendary action.
I guess it's only fair. I did one too.
Correction. First, bonus action, psychic step. 60 feet above you and hovering.
Okay. Wait. I failed that saving throw.
You failed the saving throw, yes.
You're right. I'm gonna take my health back. I have legendary resistance and I get 3 a day. It says that if I fail a saving throw, I can choose to succeed. So I get
Then
my
you
health
take
back.
half that damage.
Oh, okay.
In other words, go fuck yourself.
And you can move.
So I took 46, so 23.
And
I'm
you
gonna add
can
23
move. So my bonus action,
Understood.
psychic steps 60 feet above you and starts hovering. And then legendary action, psionic spellcasting. Correction, no, not going to use that. Explosive crystal.
Okay.
And that is going to cast on you Dex save.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Does it take half damage or does just nothing happen?
Nothing.
He
Happens.
sounded so disappointed.
Nothing.
Yes, I am
Nothing.
disappointed.
It feels good to actually roll well.
Oh, you're up.
Cool. So since I can move, you're 60 feet above me. My flying speed is 120, so I'm able to fly up to where you are just fine.
You can get the high grade, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I
Unfortunately,
knew I should have psychic stepped 60 feet into the water.
I don't think you physically hit me yet. So I'm just like rereading like some parts of my sheet, and I'm like, oh, I need to make sure to actually check for that. I'll just multi-attack first to start off simple. So B. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
12 fire damage, and you're now flammable. Or not
Ooh.
flammable. You're now ignited. I command the ignite.
I'm
You are
going to
now
go ahead and
ignite.
take the
This
damage for the next
girl
turn
is
right
on
now before I
fire.
forget about it.
What's that?
I'm going to take the damage for the start of my turn now so that I don't forget about it.
Am I rolling that, or are you rolling that? It's
You.
a D10, so I can roll it.
Fudge the roll.
I'm not going to fudge the roll. It's a 6.
You're the DM, you can.
And then I'm going to... No, I only do that when I'm actually DMing. Technically, I'm not right now. Oof. I'm going to guess a 15 doesn't hit. Okay. Legendary action, I attack again.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess a 31 does hit though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What?
Yes, a 31 hits.
Okay, cool.
It's like when the DM is like, you asked us like, does
Shit.
a 21 hit?
I rolled horribly on damage again
Does
though.
the 30 hit? No.
11 fire damage.
Just see the life flash.
All
flash
right.
through your ass.
That is the end of my turn. Thank you.
The
very
dragon is going to use its multi-attack. And two claws and a bite. Starting with the bite. Does a 28 hit?
much. It does, but you're gonna take fire damage because you're touching me.
All right.
How dare you touch me?
So you have to take 9 fire damage now.
You take 19 piercing damage and 7 force damage.
Okay, give me 1 second. 19 piercing damage.
Yes, 19 pierce, 7 force.
Okay, I'm resistant to piercing damage, so
I am
only
aware.
half to 10. And 7 force. Force I'm not resistant to. So
Who do you
there we
think
go.
picked a dragon that uses an energy type you're not resistant to intentionally?
Dang.
I mean, I thought it'd be a little too easy if I fought against a typical fire-breathing dragon. Like,
Yes.
yes, please breathe fire at me. I'm surprised that doesn't heal me, honestly, at this point.
Honestly, the two reasons I picked the amethyst dragon are one, it's one of the few amphibious dragons, so it can operate in the water to get away from the phoenix. And two, it uses force damage, which the phoenix is not resistant to.
There you go.
First claw. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. And you'll take 7 fire damage from hitting me again.
You'll take 10.
Watch the
What
Slashing.
kind of damage? Slashing? Cool, cool. Thank you.
Watch
That
the
gets halved.
dragon that you're fighting die because he keeps touching
Wait,
you.
I am resistant to slashing, right? Yes, I'm resistant to slashing. I'm resistant to all physical damage types.
That's a modified 20. And 13. Roll your retaliation as
Dang, you're attacking again?
yeah, I
3
get
that
2
time.
claws and a bite.
That's 3 that time. And how much damage did I take?
That last one was 13.
Slashing?
Yes.
Okay, so 7. I don't know about you, I'm doing fine.
Do keep on me.
And bonus action, feeling the heat, as it were, it's going to psychic step back down into the water, 60 feet.
Okay.
So it's now back where it started.
So that you don't keep taking damage? Smart.
Yes.
Smart.
It has realized the fire is a big threat and is getting back
You would
in
think
the
an
water.
animal would figure that out sooner.
By the way, I did notice one interesting thing. Phoenix here is listed as gargantuan. I never thought of phoenixes as being that big. Like, I would have thought of them to be more like medium, or like maybe large.
Your phoenix is bigger than this dragon.
Well,
That
I assume it shrunk itself down so that it could like perch itself on Asmar's shoulder and not, crush him instead.
Yes, but during this fight, it is its full size.
I gotcha.
it becomes a pocket-sized phoenix when you're not using him.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm doing.
But
Well,
now we know if the phoenix grows to full size, Asmar can ride it.
does 17,
That would probably be a
I'm
painful
guessing
ride,
17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
That'd be a very painful ride.
But I know a 32 does. I'll say the first one was the beak, second one was the fire talons, so we'll
What's
do,
the-
that's going to be
how's
2d8 plus 8. That one's cocked. So
They're
I'll roll
both.
that. Maximum damage! 24 fire damage. And I'm going to use a legendary action and peck again, because that's going to be my last one. 25 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to ignite you again. Although you're in the water, so I question if that would actually work, but I'll leave that up to you, Mr. Temporary DM. 11 fire damage.
The dragon is in the water just at the surface,
Mm-hmm.
so he will take the damage once and then be able to put it out immediately.
Okay, that's fair. That will then be 5 additional fire damage.
Now,
I'm
this to be
incapable of doing
difficult.
any damage other than fire, as you could
All right,
probably
and
tell.
the dragon has recharged its breath attack.
That's all my legendary actions. Okay.
The dragon is also out of legendary actions. Oh wait, regains legendary actions at start of turn. Okay. Anyway, singularity.
Oh wait,
breath.
so does the phoenix. What the? Cool. Okay.
Singularity break. I forgot legendary actions refresh at the start of the turn. Strength save.
Strength save. 15. I'm not using that die anymore. That die isn't rolling.
You failed the save. 42 force damage. I saw that eyebrow.
I'm bloodied. Singed.
Half
How
extinguished.
do you tell that Phoenix is bloodied?
Half extinguished.
The fires are burning less brightly. Okay.
And then legendary action, explosive crystal again.
Okay.
Dex save.
You were the chosen one! 10. Wait. I choose to succeed.
Oh.
Legendary resistance.
That was going to be 21 force damage and knocked prone.
Oh, well. Not anymore.
Not today.
Also, I regret to inform you that I'm resistant. I'm immune to being prone.
I'm aware, but it's still extra damage. That doesn't get me fiery retaliation.
Indeed. Okay.
Fire away.
Multi-attack is it once again. 23 to hit.
I like how
Consider yourself flame doused again.
small creatures fighting. Large creatures
18 or sorry. 17 fire damage on that. You are now ignite.
Ignite.
I'll just
Ignorant?
I'll just
or
roll
ignorant?
that now, which is
You
going to be
ignite.
10 additional fire damage. And then the fiery talons
Boop.
will be a 22 to hit. I'm guessing that also hits. And that's going to deal 19 additional fire damage. And I'll legendary action to peck one more time.
Okay. This is going faster than the badger fight.
Ooh. That's probably not gonna hit. I rolled a nat one. So we'll just call her Bear.
It hits you
No, it doesn't.
for 0 damage.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, I'm dealing fire damage against myself and I'm immune to fire, so that wouldn't do anything. Okay, that is it. That is my action economy. As it were. As it were, so it shall be.
These things both deal enough damage that it doesn't matter if I fudge the numbers.
Man, this thing ain't dead yet? I've been kicking its ass!
It all of a sudden keels over
It
dead.
is.
I've dealt like 500 damage to it.
It is really bloody, and you've only dealt 180 some odd health damage.
That's still a lot. That's more health than I've got.
Did you see my last
This
message?
thing has 230.
Did you see my last message?
Yes.
I just
We
realized
agree with that.
it's a good thing you didn't make me fight a phoenix. They wouldn't be able to kill each other. There's only fire attacks, and they're both immune to fire.
You'd have to maneuver kill it by getting it into the water.
Oh, jeez.
Sparta kick him into the water.
Holy shit, it recharges its breath again.
Okay.
So far, it's only had one turn that it hasn't had its breath weapon.
It sneezes.
Strength save.
Oh my god.
I failed.
This thing is sneezing black holes at people.
I think a 9 fails.
And now you find yourself in the movie Interstellar.
45 force damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Not doing great.
Damn.
Not doing great.
The dragon keels over dead.
That attack you just did, stop doing that one. Stop doing that attack.
We need to move on. Hurry up.
your
Stop
turn.
it.
My
Stop.
turn? Okay.
Yes.
Stop it.
Get out of here.
He's gonna peck ya. He's gonna peck ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits exactly.
Okay.
I think of when Quinn was an owl in the first campaign. Just to,
Why do I keep rolling so poorly? 11 fire damage. You are now ignite. I'll go ahead and roll that now. That's going to be 5 additional.
the whole table was doing it.
And then I'm going to fiery
Sweaty.
talons you. Which, I know that definitely hits now that I know what your AC is. 'Cause that's
Yep.
a 27.
Well,
An additional 17 fire damage. And then I'm going to use my legendary action to peck you one more time. That definitely hits. It's a 29.
As this
Roll
final-
well! I'll take it. An additional 15 fire damage. Is it dead?
As the final peck connects, you see for a moment the dragon, even underwater, lights up with almost starfire before everything around it goes black and collapses in on itself.
Oh, that was horrible.
You see for
You
a
messed up.
moment a singularity where the dragon used to be before it fizzles.
Oh.
You find yourself back in your body, and the bars turn black and fold in on themselves.
What's my pet?
Your pet is back, and in your hands is an amethyst dragon plushie.
Aw! So cute! I love that.
Also, Score,
Also,
in
I
your hands was a black cat plushie.
I love it.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I was also at 36 HP, by the way, just in case anyone was curious.
I was tracking it. I have both of the sheets on hand.
Okay, who's next?
You.
Oh god. Okay. For the record, the shape of the red panda hole was kind of on the, imagine the red panda
What?
on the hind legs,
What
trying
was
to
your
look
initiative
intimidating.
again?
I gotcha.
It was a 18. Yes.
Hey, Nate.
Uh-oh.
What Score?
that's Abby.
No.
That was Abby.
Or Abby?
Can I fight Jenna's animal? Can we fight each other?
Your challenge ratings are far enough off that is not feasible.
Did you mean fight as?
He's saying that you'd kill me so
Ah,
fast.
No,
Yeah,
sorry. The
wait.
panther is the same.
Oh.
You're using your pseudo dragon in this fight, by the way.
Yeah, I just. This
So,
is
you know,
taking a very
I
long time.
I could have you guys fight each other's animal, but the condition for completion is to kill the other animal. So I'm going to keep it as is. This shouldn't take anywhere near as long.
Okay.
As long as the
All
weasel
right, you're up first.
weasels.
You
Awesome.
find yourself in a dark forest.
Blackbird? Okay.
Mushrooms and trees and vines all around, and there is a giant rat foaming
Fucking
at the
Rattata.
mouth, foaming at the mouth,
Oh, rapid
and
Rattata.
clawing at the ground while staring you down.
Oh, staring me down already. Okay.
Rattata
well,
with
Well, I
rabies.
mean, obviously.
It's a Rattata with rabies.
Route 2, Rattata with rabies.
I mean, first of all, I look extremely intimidating as a red panda standing on my hind legs. Just anyway. How far away is this?
It's like 15, 20 feet. Not far.
Okay. So like in the first area, are there like trees and stuff that I can kind of get on as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is like full-on forest.
Okay. Cool.
A dense forest.
Would biting a rabid rat be a bad idea? Because in the attack I have.
Just to be clear, your pet will be unharmed at the end of this, no matter what happens.
Fair enough. I guess if I'm going first.
Also, Score's cat disappears. Because
back to a rock.
the cat was
The rock is now cat shaped.
Yeah, the rock is vaguely cat shaped.
Like if you squint.
Yes.
I'm thinking of like the Looney Tunes bit where it's like the
also got
giant dog
whiskers
makes friends with
painted
a
on
genuine
it.
cat, and the cat is like cat-shaped cookie. Never mind. Point. Anyway, I'm going to bite to the. I'm gonna bite to the rabid rat
All right.
because that seems like a
Make
genius
your
idea.
roll.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okie dokie, that is going to be a. Where is that? That is going to be a total of 4 points of damage.
All right. The rat looks bloodied.
Thank God.
Fuck yeah!
And
We're
it's
gonna beat
biting
the
right
rabies
the
out of
fuck back. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
You now have rabies.
5
Congratulations.
damage.
5 damage. Okay. The red panda looks bloodied. So Silver gets to hit next and who wins.
Pretty much.
Wait.
I think your minimum damage is enough to kill me, and my minimum damage is enough to kill you.
Okay, that's a lot easier to read. Bad joke.
Abby, if you couldn't tell, I printed off an 11 by 17 copy of Jordan's rat or weasel sheet
Oh, come
or
on.
panda sheet.
I critted. Natural 20.
Yeah, no, the rat's dead.
You don't even need to.
The red panda is just still standing on the hind legs, just looking menacing, and the rat just keels over dead.
It kind of
Wait,
melts
is he about to get a rat
into...
plushie?
I really hope not.
You'll
No,
like
the
this
red
one.
panda just comes back with rabies.
Um,
I'm kidding.
the rat kind of dissolves into a putrid sludge.
Wow.
Natural 20. He just keels over dead.
And you find yourself back in your body with the bars melting into a putrid sludge that dissipates quickly. You find in your hands an adorable little mouse plushie.
It has foam
that
around
does,
the mouth.
That does make it sound cuter. So
Well, it
like,
does, yeah.
saying it's a mouse and not a rat automatically makes it like cute and not
That-
disgusting.
yeah.
I would like to
No,
take the
like
credit
one
for
of the
shortest
one
fight.
of the cute
of all
mouse
of us.
plushies. Abby, did you roll initiative?
Is Abby even home yet?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
We'll go to
we'll
you.
come back to Abby, I
Sure.
guess. We'll go to Jenna. I don't know, Abby responded to it.
Sorry, my thing was muted. No, I didn't roll initiative because I thought we just decided I was going last. I am also
yes, I
home,
s-
but
I
I
do
don't
still
really
need
have a
an
good
initiative
place to
number.
record.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need an initiative number from you.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. You can do whoever next, and I'll give you initiative once we start fighting.
Okay.
Yep. So, Jenna.
Yeah.
You enter a kind of a boreal forest.
Okay.
This forest
And
is of
across from you is a silver wolf.
Okay.
It's made of silver?
The
Damn,
Damn.
it's gonna be hard as hell to beat.
silver coloring.
Oh.
I run away.
And it's immediately before you have a chance to react, it's going to charge across the clearing and go for a bite.
What's your pet again?
A
Panther.
panther.
I was gonna say it's a feline of some sort, I remember.
Yes.
I put panther in my list? Huh.
Probably not. I couldn't
Probably
remember.
not.
I didn't.
Neither,
Okay, that's fine.
neither of
Nobody
us
could
could
remember.
remember, so we just
Didn't-
I
agreed
remembered
on
mine
Panther.
because mine is bad.
I
Abby
literally don't have
remembered
time to
I
hers
get through
changed mine
my
badass.
episodes,
because
so
red panda's cute.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I think you made a good choice.
That is a natural one to bite.
yeah.
It
bit
bites
its
his tongue
tongue.
off. Completely off, just right through.
All right, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna kitty claw it.
Rar.
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 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
2 turns.
Panther.
Full damage, so 9 slashing.
Casually slashes through your chest.
The wolf,
Yes.
with that one swipe, looks like you just
Oops,
about
I've been
took its
impaled.
lights out.
Wow. Did you hear that, Jordan? I just about took this fucking wolf's lights out in one swipe.
Hey, I'm still happy for the pretty much 1 round in the dice
Biting
roll.
again.
This bitch had the audacity to come at me, and I just decided to almost
That's
The
end
a
it.
first
nat 20.
mistake.
Wow. The
first
table's
one-
turned.
The first mistake was fighting a pet that has been in Amaris's care for how long?
Dude, this pet's probably fucking dead.
10 damage.
Natural 20. I just
Okay.
look at the rat wrong and it just combusts.
Well, I'm gonna hit it again for more. So definitely hits. And then 6 damage.
As you hit it, it explodes into snow.
Wow. Confetti.
And as you find yourself back in your body, the bars become snow and melt away.
Wow.
In your hands is a wolf plushie.
Great.
Oh, cute.
A beautiful little silver wolf plushie.
Wow, it's like I'm Quinn.
It's made of silver?
No, the fur is colored silver.
Oh.
Abby, your fight has arrived.
Ah, son of a bitch. Abby's a dragon. This is going to take a long time.
Abby is a pseudo dragon.
I would die very quickly.
Pseudo dragons have a lot of bite, but not much staying power.
So they're glass
Yeah.
cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this means I hope I roll high.
And-
I got a 6.
Yep, you're going first.
What's Abby fighting?
As she enters the field, it's exactly the same as the first fight, Score's fight. It's a grassland with tall grasses and shrubs. But the badger there is quite a bit bigger. You are fighting a giant badger.
With my 7 HP. Cool.
You got this, buddy.
You'll do fine.
Alright.
But you're going first.
I don't think that you're. What
this is tricky.
pseudo dragon are you looking at? Because I don't
That's
think
not
that I
great.
win against a giant
It looks
badger,
a little-
friend.
yeah.
My damage is
It
not
looks
that
bad.
high.
With the lighting.
Oh, dude.
Just saying.
You'll make it.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go right in for a sting. And roll to attack, I guess.
All right. Make your attack roll.
An 18.
That hits.
Great. So I do 1d4 damage, and you need to just save on a Constitution saving throw. 11 or higher.
4
4.
on a nat
So
1.
then, so he's poisoned. And then,
What's the
if you
effect
fail-
for poison?
if you fail by
Oh,
5 or
I got
more,
you.
you fall unconscious.
Disadvantage on attack and ability.
I got it.
Oh.
Find it.
If you fail by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious for the turn.
Disadvantage on
If it's-
attack and ability.
For the duration, that's an hour.
No, in
Or
the
until it takes
action, it says if you fail by 5 or more, the badger's unconscious.
Yes, for the duration.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just bite the fuck out of it again.
Yep.
Nom 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 nom.
I like how
Oh,
poison.
and the damage I did was 4.
I told you you'd do fine. You knocked it unconscious in the first shot, which gets you a
did.
free second shot. And if you keep stinging it, it'll
and
keep
then-
knocking it out, most likely.
I like how in
Well, I'm gonna bite
Or
it
quite possibly.
while it's unconscious, and let me roll.
if it's unconscious, I feel like she just wins.
That's an 18 again. What the fuck?
Give me your damage.
I'm working on it. I'm rolling.
That's fine.
I like how the poison status effect in D&D of all things is the only spot where poison doesn't deal damage over time. In D&D, it's just, oh, you get disadvantage on a couple things.
I got 5.
Just interesting, I thought.
Alright, the badger is bloodied and now awake again because you dealt damage. Still
That's fine.
poisoned.
Did
Wow,
Abby roll critical damage? Because for unconscious, any attack that hits the creature is
Oh,
a critical
yeah.
hit.
Critical damage.
And attack rolls
Oh.
against it have advantage.
So I'll roll again. Critical damage would be 6. So
An
that
additional
would be
6?
crazy. No, just 6.
Or 6
So it'd be
total.
an additional 1. But I'll
Okay.
roll again to see if I get a natural 20, because that'd be great.
Double crit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where's my snip tool? Or I'll just send it to Jordan.
Oh god. Okay.
She double crit.
Is it Snapchat or?
Yeah, just a snapshot.
Well,
Okay.
add another damage die for the double crit.
No,
You're welcome, Amiga.
I need to get proof first.
Okay.
No, you don't. I trust Abby.
Natural fucking 20.
I'm actually I'm rolling on Shruka's account so that I just have like a plain dice roll.
What are you doing with my wife?
I
mean, what are you doing with my wife?
Just give me the
But I thought it
damage.
was
Tobin, your
poetic.
time for this episode is gone. We'll see you next week.
Just give me the
I
extra
heard my wife's
damage.
name.
Get my wife's name. Sorry.
Abby.
Too soon.
4.
That badger's on the death's doorstep.
Great. Awesome. And then before it can attack, my dragon's gonna try to fly away, so it can't attack me right away.
All right, that will invoke an attack of opportunity.
That's okay.
What's something, yeah. Depends on how long you
Does a 13 hit?
Just barely. Lame.
5 damage.
I'm down to 2. Alright.
Dragon
I'll
is
sting
up.
that motherfucker one more time.
I like how you sounded like what's her name from Borderlands.
Tina.
I've
Tina,
never
thank you.
played Borderlands.
You sound like Tiny Tina.
Oh, that's a game I want to get. Tiny Tina was
Tiny Tina's Wonderland is actually just a standalone version of the DLC.
I like how he
You
tried
can
to
play the whole thing in regular Borderlands too.
I like how he tried to do that early, but it's like, oh, everything's like quadruple the level we are. No.
So, I keep above his head for his turn.
Did the sting hit?
Well, it would be his turn, so I didn't know if he was going to try anything.
Oh yeah, you're out of range. He doesn't do anything.
Cool. Then I will fly back in range and sting him. And I'll roll. Roll, baby, roll.
Disco Inferno.
That's a dirty 20.
This is dirty.
It doesn't matter
My
what the
minimum
damage
damage
is.
is 3.
3 damage.
He's fucking dead.
He's
Great.
dead.
Not
The
a little
bad-
bit dead, but
Dead.
not dead.
Just
He's
fucking
fucking
dead.
The giant badger bursts into flames,
Ow.
and as you wake up in your body, the bars are burning away. You have a badger plushie.
I like to think if my red panda came back through in the same pose.
A door appears in the wall opposite where the cells were. What would you all like to do?
Leave.
Walk out.
Make like a tree
Well,
and
that
leave.
was interesting.
Leave.
As you leave, you find
If
yourself
I had
back
the
in
nickel
main
for
room.
every time I've been outside of my body, I would have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but really fucking weird that's happened twice.
What's a nickel?
It's like some weird currency from a different land.
Oh, all right.
Really weird.
It's kind of like an electrum.
Can you use it to buy booze?
No.
I mean, if you have a lot of nickels.
man.
If you have a lot of them, yes. But
Like a lot of
one?
nickels.
No.
Okay.
You might be able to get like a drop of something.
Maybe.
Real quick, as you guys exit this chamber, there was one thing I was gonna do real quick. Let me just double check.
As you
one thing.
exit this chamber, you all fall dead.
Neurotoxin.
There is another like note taped to the wall that Asmar grabs, and it's another note from his father that he just kind of reads to himself and doesn't say anything about. What?
I'm still looking forward to regicide.
Damn!
And
Did you say that? Does Mid
what's-
say that?
What's
No.
the like? Fratricide is killing your.
Patricide.
Patricide.
I'm talking about like what would it mean for killing the sister because he claims.
Fratricide.
It's still fratricide.
Yes.
Look, stop.
Fratricide is killing.
Stop. Don't want to think about it. Let someone else go next. Which it sounds like Abby, you want to go? Okay, go for it. Alzora's the next
Ooh.
one to take up the reins.
Alzora would run into the other room to start. Excited.
Run, Forrest, run.
Huh?
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh my. Alright. So, I was gonna have like a map for you guys, but in the preference of time and making sure we get through everything, I'll just have you guys make it into the room that you would have been into. So.
Are you okay with this, Abby?
you
You're
guys-
okay with skipping parts of it? Because like I can go if you don't think you have enough time.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The map was just a funsies thing. It was not important to what I wanted to do.
It had
Okay,
code
no
along
problem.
the side that said red herring.
Ha
Wow,
ha
Abby's
ha.
really unoriginal.
Anyway.
I've heard of that one before.
All right.
Thank you.
As you guys
Character
step
sheets are
into
fun.
a glowing lotus chamber, you see kind of like a projected image of Alzora, and she goes, "I made you something. It's weird, emotional, and maybe we'll end in tears. We'll see. So it'll be fun."
Are you sure it's going to be fun?
Oh, it's great. I'm really glad that I'm going to be crying before facing against my family. Thanks,
I
Alzora.
love going through emotional trauma, but there's a time and a place, Alzora.
I don't believe in
Well-
that shit.
I think there's some truth that everyone needs to face before we consider going further. That we have kind of addressed, but not fully addressed. So, fun times. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, God, are you having a
Can I
blast
skip
in
to
your
the exit?
scenario?
And so, I need everyone to roll initiative for me as you watch as there is the lotus blossom in the center kind of glows super brightly. And then you guys are
We're gonna have a drug
transforming
trip.
into the So,
17.
who- let me say your name because sometimes it's hard to make out who's saying what. So, Spencer?
I'm still adding. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me laugh.
Oh
Okay. Nate?
17.
Jenna?
19.
19. Kyle?
11.
11. I should actually be writing these down.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, like, I was like, oh, I can remember this. No, I cannot.
No, you always gotta write it down.
It's like
Yeah.
impossible to remember.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
just downed 200 mils of caffeine and I'm
Had
still
a
tired.
17, and had a 19. Kyle, what did you have again? Sorry.
100. 11.
11. Jordan?
Total of a 24.
I didn't.
Guess who's going last?
This is
Oh,
Spencer?
I meant I got a 2.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm
What did you
in
get?
danger.
Sorry.
20.
That's one.
Maybe 20.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
So I guess we're starting with Jordan.
Fuck.
As Arden opens his eyeballs,
You
The-
picked all the
you're
dexterity
still-
classes.
you're like in a mirrored room. But you notice something's a little bit off. Because you're not in your own body, you're in Score's body.
Oh
We're doing
no!
this again?
It's another.
Why am I so furry?
You're literally what? You're always furry. What the fuck?
Furrier than normal.
Yeah, really.
Furrier than normal.
I want you to know that I rolled these at random, so you guys can fight me.
Oh
It doesn't
god.
really change
You have
what
to do Score's
no matter
voice.
whose
You have to
body
do
you're in,
Score's
so if you
voice.
just wanted to use someone else.
I don't think so. Okay, Abby, what's up?
Uh, so,
No, the challenge
what
should be
your
match
portion?
the voice.
You did say score, right?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Score's body.
Great.
Yeah, so I want to hear you do the voice the best you can.
No.
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Abby has full permission from me to punish you.
Oh, this will be punishing enough for Arden, I think.
Oh
All right.
god.
Fair enough.
You see on the floor some words start to come out in like glowing letters, and it says, "You'll always want to catch me, but I need you to believe that I'll be okay." And then as you watch, as the mirrors that are around you turn into like translucent windows, and the one directly in front of you, you see Alzora in a near-death position with a sword at her throat.
Who's holding the sword?
Yeah, that's a good
Some
question.
random.
Some random. Is it like all
Yeah.
black, like completely black, like the game was too lazy to actually render
No,
a face?
Jordan. Racist.
Wow.
Is it missing?
Are they
pieces or
black?
purple?
No, are they like all in
What an
shadow,
appropriate
like the
question
game
to
didn't?
ask.
Jordan, is it missing extra
No.
purple?
It's like a realistic scene in front of you, as if the room kind of continues on, but she's like just on the other side of that glass.
Okay.
What do you do?
Oh, okay, that's it.
He
okay.
lets her die. He's a
No.
podcast bitch.
Is that like all that's there? Just the
Yep, as of right now, that's
there's
all there's.
the room is completely empty and otherwise.
Are there any black people?
No, all of the
my
mirrors
God. You know what I
are
meant!
translucent glass, and it seems that the room goes on for a while.
For a while, okay.
Combination mirror maze and nightmares.
God damn it.
FAFO.
God damn it.
You gonna kiss the mirror?
Do something. I feel like we're gonna have to
Yeah,
like.
it's
I-
fine.
We're gonna time you out soon.
I suppose asking nicely won't make you want to release her, right?
Fuck around and find out. I need roleplay.
No, that was
You don't sound like Score.
That was the question.
FAFO.
that was me. That was
That was in character.
in character. That was me asking.
It sound any different from you, buddy. I need roleplay.
Shut the
Let's
fuck
go!
up. Fine, killer. I'm walking out. Not kidding.
Oh, wow! I knew he was no good. I should have just killed him in mine.
Yeah, little do you know, Amaris was watching the entire time.
I enjoyed the fun.
Oh god.
Do something, please.
I start to walk forward a little bit.
Should I go get
Okay.
a clue by 4 for him?
Is the figure moving at all with me moving forward?
You can see the knife gets closer to her throat.
Okay.
And it looks like the character might be saying something to her, but you can't hear anything that it's saying. It's doing its villain's monologue. That's what's happening right now. You can tell.
So it's
The
like
monologuing always ruins the villain's plans.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Slash.
No. So they do know I'm there. Then I could probably assume, right? If it got closer as I was
I don't
walking.
know.
Close.
You haven't talked to him.
The truth is, the roll was cocked from the start.
Oh man.
Jordan, just do a fucking voice.
I already did ask a question that was never answered, so I mean,
Yes,
that
because
doesn't
it
help.
wasn't.
Yes,
You
he
didn't ask
didn't
the
answer
character,
you.
so therefore it's not going to get answered.
That wasn't a bad idea, but he didn't answer, so continue.
Okay.
howdy.
You're the only one that cannot do a score voice.
I
A
don't.
3-year-old.
No,
can do a
no,
score
he
voice.
just doesn't want to try.
No, I've tried before, and it didn't turn out too well. So
It turns out well enough to get Abby off your back.
can I?
I did a fucking Doofenshmirtz for half of a session.
Perry the Platypus.
All right. Do something. All y'all stop distracting Jordan.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm going to.
How about this? I'll let
Azor
you think on
dies,
it,
like-
and we'll go to score next.
I'm sorry, I could not hear you.
Abby said
I
we're gonna go to
said-
score.
I'll let you think on it, and then I'll go to score next. So be ready when I come back on you.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
All right. Score.
Yeah.
You are now in Asmar's body.
I knew you were gonna do it.
Your worst nightmare, I'm sure.
Can you just give me a little taste of it real quick, just so I can remember?
What, the voice?
Yeah.
I'm sure Score is going to be very happy to be in my body.
Transylvanian.
Transylvania. Wherever the hell that is. I don't even know
All right,
what
I
Transylvania
appreciate
Transylvania
that.
is.
Thank you. That actually helped a lot. Thank you. Go ahead.
Great. You are in a narrow hallway. And you can see like a light off in the distance. What are you gonna do?
I'm claustrophobic. That's the first thing Score does.
He's what?
Whining like a little baby, saying that Asmar is claustrophobic.
Oh.
I am not.
Oh no! My name is Asmar, and I'm claustrophobic.
You go down the hallway?
When have I ever indicated that?
Yes, but I'm shivering. I'm shivering over here.
Fuck
As you
you.
continue walking down the hallway, you notice that you're like saying that sentence, it becomes a little bit harder and harder to speak. Like you kind of have to force the words out. And as you get into the room at the end of the hallway, it seems like you just cannot speak. Like you feel that you can, but it has to meet a certain requirement. And you hear, she doesn't need horns or fire. She just wants to hear you. And it's a statue of Amaris. And her hands are open and waiting towards you.
Ah, shit.
And then she fucking sucks.
You shit? Is that what you said?
She fucking
I said, shit.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Is there like a word count on the wall?
No.
Yes, 300 words at least.
Double spaced MLA format.
Can Can the statement be repeated?
Yeah, she doesn't need horns or fire. She just wants to hear you. You can imagine that if this was like out in front of you, you is in italics.
I'm just trying to say who. Me?
Yeah,
Did
you.
either of us? Who? Me? That's what I'm trying to say.
You try to say it, but you can't. But you hear in your mind Alzora say, "Yeah, you, bitch."
She doesn't need horns or fire.
Over the intercom.
just needs
You're an
to hear.
idiot.
Yeah. I already knew that. I scanned the halls for any other clues to help the dumbassery that is before thee.
Okay, roll perception check.
Appreciate. Cause like I don't even know where to begin. Like I don't even. All right. Apparently I can't see it. What's 6 plus whatever my modifier is? My actual modifier is 7.
So
Which makes it
13.
15.
13.
13.
You see on the wall, "Just be you, dumbass," and like starts writing there. You can see she tells your confusion. Just be you and be truthful.
Oh.
And you get from that you just have to like be honest about your feelings to this Amaris statue. And that's
But
all
as
you can do.
as Asmar.
Yeah, this is a mind fuck you game. I had to add some chaos. Just saying.
I don't want you. No. Arms crossed. I'm pouting. No.
Okay, I guess we'll move on and we'll come back to you.
Oh my god.
Dude, give me a moment. I gotta figure out how to do his voice without sounding like a child.
I love your face there, Kyle. That was
Asmar's puzzle has changed.
Score!
Say that.
Score walks in the room, dies instantly.
Damn.
Keel's over dead.
Alright. Jenna, your
I need a
turn.
shot.
You are in Mid's body. Da-da-da-da-da. You
Oh,
ready?
can't
I
wait
am
to hear-
so
I
sorry.
can't wait to hear this.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh god.
You
I can't wait to
see-
hear Jenna's voice.
You walk into a
Be
room,
hilariously.
and in the room it has
That's gonna
some
hurt you.
frozen illusions of everyone in the party but Alzora. And you can only save one of them. And you hear Alzora say, "You protect everyone, but who protects you?"
I'm
Slip into a Slim Jim.
Okay, so I have to choose one person.
Does she really protect Arden?
Wait, how
though?
would
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. Does she really protect Arden?
Wait, who are the options again?
Everyone.
except
Everyone
Alzora.
but Alzora.
Oh, when you have
Because
you can only
Alzora
save
knows
one?
that she would just go to Alzora. So she wouldn't put herself in there.
No pressure.
Well, I'm in Mid's body, so am I an option?
Ooh.
That is a very good point.
No, it'd be Mid.
Would
Mid
Mid save Mid?
saving himself. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be Mid saving himself.
Yeah, I saved myself.
You say Mid? Mid saves Mid?
Yeah.
Amaris would not pick mid first. Like,
Mid on
I'm
mid.
sorry, Nick. Come on.
No, the better question is, would Amaris save Mid while in Mid's body? And the answer to that is, I really think that's Amaris' kind of humor.
Well, if I was an option, I'd save myself. Because I'd defend myself.
I don't know, roleplay. I mean, you could shout out into the ether if you really want. Tell me what you do.
Well, they're all frozen, right?
Kobayashi
Yeah.
Maru this shit. Hack
So,
the simulation and save them all.
You want to know what Poe's score's frozen in?
He's getting his ass whooped.
No, him proposing.
Oh,
Wow,
shit.
was that not
On his
obvious?
knee?
Wow, okay.
That
No.
looked like a comedy.
Yeah, he's on his knees. You already
Well,
know.
that was not the intention.
You already know it.
He's on his knees?
Spencer,
Holy
what
shit.
the fuck?
They're all like in various forms of torture, essentially.
Oh god.
Oh, great.
I kind of just had them in
Is
trouble,
this a
but
circle of hell? What the
in
fuck?
various forms of torture. Gore can be getting whipped. Arden can getting his nails pulled out. Mid
no.
could be having his tail chopped into bits.
Arden's being forced to do a voice.
And Asmar is getting waterboarded.
Oh my god! What? Okay.
What the hell?
Keep in mind
You need some time to
that
think. We can come back to you.
What am I supposed to do?
Choose one.
Why?
So that's it.
I hate all of them. I hate all of them. Especially that Arden guy.
there are no correct answers. We will judge you.
Why must I only choose one?
Because sometimes you can't save them all.
What if I can?
You can certainly try.
Alright, I go into a dream state.
Okay.
What
do you do?
I would like to dream that everyone in the room is saved.
Whoa.
It's a roll, right?
Yeah.
What's the DC on your roll?
It's
Or is it up to me?
it's up to you. So I think it's a
Wonderful. You gotta roll really high, sweetheart.
Because what we really want
You
is
can
for you to
roll.
pick someone.
And we'll judge you forever.
I can't remember. I think it's like wisdom or
These all
intelligence
happen
or
at slightly
something.
different times, so we can see everyone else's response to these.
Now these would be happening at the same time.
Well-
what happens here happens between you and Elzora.
It's a 19 on the die. I don't know what the modifier is.
I think wisdom,
Just
if
wisdom.
there is one. If I didn't specify, though, it might just be a gay roll.
Okay, then I'll just say 19 because like we don't have to get that deep for this.
You try to change the state of the room, but you can't.
In other words, fuck
Like,
you, you have to choose
You
one.
don't have control of this dream.
You're not lucid dreaming, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay. Do I have anything on me? Do I just have my regular equipment?
Yeah, I think you would have whatever equipment you would have. You would just be in
In
Mid's
Mid's
body.
body. Okay.
So we have our own abilities, items, and stats just in each other's bodies.
You keep all of your mental stats, but your physical stats conform to them
Ugh, confusing.
because
What's
you're
your
in someone else's
strength?
body. It's how a druid works.
16 plus 3.
Same concept.
I'm weak.
My dex is 20.
Amaris'
I'm weak.
strength is like
Wait, what?
500, though.
My stats are
You
swapped.
need some time to think, Jenna. So I can go around and come back.
We've done that for everyone else so far. Might as well join the club,
Also,
right?
my con is 16 as well.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back. Nate!
Yeah.
Where's yours? Where's yours?
So you're either in Amaris's or Arden's body, then.
Oh no.
If I was in Arden's body, I would have just
What are
stabbed
your-
myself.
Who do you choose
You're
to
in
save? Not me.
Amaris's body.
Oh no.
What's your con?
My con? 16. So plus
So my
3.
con's unchanged. My dex and strength are flipped.
Mhm.
You know, that's
Alright.
really not a bad thing.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. So you enter into a room, and inside the room is the Karma Chameleon. Sitting at a table.
You're in Arden's
And
body?
there's 3 platters with cloches on them, and they're closed right now.
Is there a second seat? You said
No,
Arden's body?
you're in Amaris's body.
Maris's body. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna be in Arden's.
I'm so sorry.
What did you say about seats?
You're gonna
There's no
God,
extra
this
seat, only one.
I'm gonna walk up to the table
A 2 furry.
Okay.
and I am going to squat as if there is a chair.
Okay.
He waltzes in the middle of the air.
You know what?
Nowhere.
Her thighs can handle that.
Yeah. She probably
but
looks
like a
majestic doing
100
it.
pounds up there, you'll still be fine.
She does like
In
those
front
wall
of-
squats all the time.
There's no wall for
Yeah,
this
I know,
one.
but it's like she's leaning against a wall. She's just that good.
Yeah. Anyway,
The calves are doing
So,
double
in front
time on the balance.
of the cloches, you'll see a note that says, "Feed her like she'll never know who made it, but like you still want her to feel it anyway." What do you do?
I'm gonna feel it anyway.
I'd like to check what's under the cloches without showing
Okay,
the
which
karma
one do you lift
chameleon.
up first?
I'm gonna start left to right, and I'm just gonna kind of crack it so that I can see, but the chameleon cannot.
Okay, there's a piece of paper in there.
I check the paper.
Says feeling.
All right, I'm gonna check the second cloche.
Says fear.
I'm gonna check the third cloche.
Hope.
And what? I'm gonna reread that first paper.
Feed her like she'll never know who made it, but like you want her to feel it anyway.
Her Karma Chameleon's a dude.
Oh, sorry. In my mind, I don't know why, but I keep thinking the Karma Chameleon's a chick.
Karma Chameleon is a very
Sorry.
flamboyant gay man.
No, he's just got a little fruit, you know?
A little?
My bad.
That man is the whole
Maybe
basket.
You knew that too before
Feed him
falling
like
in love with
he'll
him,
never
right?
know who made it, but like you still want him to feel it anyway.
Is there anything else in the area?
Kinky.
Nope.
Let's talk about rolling game.
Okay. Speaking of fruit,
God damn it.
Can I have some
I'm
fruit?
going home.
Do you want to take a break and then we'll go to me now?
Yeah, we can do that. Just think on it a little bit. Do you have any questions as of right now?
I don't think so.
why are you so rude? That's my question.
I know.
I know that's not.
Why are you a bitch?
I didn't ask.
You guys know this about me. Like, come on.
And she's our next DM. Like, jeez.
I mean,
Cry about it.
the
I
site.
have countless
You guys
times.
chose this. You guys chose this for yourself.
The cycle repeats.
All right. So next is Asmar, and crazy Asmar is in Arden's body.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I go from one prince body to another.
I think that's cheating.
It feels weird having this many tails. And one so big.
You're in a room, and it's kind of like a pentagon-shaped room, and there's the walls going up. And on each wall, there are 5 different masks. and each one underneath them has a note, but you're a little far away so you can't read it. Also, Alzora's handwriting is atrocious, so you wouldn't be able to read it right away anyway.
It is now canon that Alzora's handwriting is atrocious. I love that.
And then there is a reflection pool in the middle of the room.
Okay. You said 5 masks along the walls?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do the masks look like anything or anyone in particular?
They are making different faces for each one. Not necessarily like anything in particular. Think of like ogre masks in like Japanese things. But each of them has a different emotion that kind of like jumps out to you if you roll a perception check to see if you, or an insight check.
Roll an
I'll
insight
just
check?
do a general insight, yeah. See if you can get the emotions just from looking at the masks.
My insight's not great. Good thing I rolled well. 17.
17? Okay, yeah. So on one wall there's a mask that looks like longing, another one looking like bitterness, another one looking like jealousy, another one looking like joy, and one more looking like sorrow.
Can I read what the masks say underneath them?
All of them have the same note underneath it. It says, you don't have to be chosen to be real, and you don't have to stop loving either.
Okay.
Damn.
I look in the reflection pool. Do I just see myself? And by myself, I mean Arden's self.
You see Arden, and
The hesitation
in the
doesn't
reflection
make me
pool, in the reflection pool, you see, I just wanted to say Quinn. It's not Quinn. You see Morris on the other side.
Oh, okay.
As if she's looking into the pool, but she's not actually there. Azora get involved in the love triangle? What?
Amaris,
is
if
bullshit.
that's actually you, I hope you're doing great. I'm not actually Arden, I'm actually Asmar. Also, you're probably not Amaris then. Good luck whoever is in Amaris' body currently. Alright,
my mind is...
Jordan, you better be getting ready.
I was gonna
I'll
say,
come back to you soon.
should we cut away from me now to like, so that we can now go around and wrap everyone's up?
Yeah, do you have any other like questions that might help you
Am I able
figure
to,
out the puzzle room?
if I were to try and take one of the masks off the wall, could I?
Yes.
Okay, I'm good then. Go for it.
Okay. Jordan, your turn.
Okay. Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy. Well, hi.
Hey. Well, hi.
Howdy. My. So, just to kind of recap, pretty much nothing in the room except for a giant, like, glass wall and the random guy and holding a knife to Alzora's throat on the other side of it, right?
Yeah, doing his villain speech. And it's not just like a wall, it's like a glass room that initially was just mirrors surrounding you, but then turned into translucent glass.
Okay.
So you're still in a room and you can see all the way around.
Okay, and nothing looks amiss, just everything is, I guess, as I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get the idea that they'll hear me if I talk?
I don't know. Fuck around and find out.
Well, fuck you.
I don't know, do you get that idea?
FAFO.
Just to see if I get a reaction. Howdy. Is there any reaction?
The guy stops talking for a second, looks over at you, and smirks, and stabs Alzor in the throat.
Holy
No!
howdy, stab!
Well, that's what's rude. I guess there's nothing else to do. But
I guess there's nothing else to do!
Besides what?
So no.
Murdered your girlfriend!
Score.
I think we're forgetting
Arden has
vengeance.
scored. Ardena's score is pissed off and just starts sprinting towards it, trying to. His intent is to break the glass in as much destruction as possible. Well, that's what's rude. Well, that's what's rude.
Roll to tackle the glass?
I'm going to try to jump through the glass as much as I can.
Howdy, Stab.
All right.
That was rude.
Roll.
Roll. Okay,
A nice strength.
just strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Just okay. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, the glass shatters around you, and as you jump through, you like have to shield your face a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then as soon as you land, you're back in a regular glass room,
Okay.
and they're gone. And now Zora is in front of you again. Same scene as before,
Same scene as before.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
but on the other side of the glass. Once again.
And random guy number 2 is just they're still there, knife to the face.
No, this time it's her doppelganger, Nazutu.
Fuck.
Didn't we purge that?
Yeah, like Nazucha doesn't exist anymore. Like,
Go kill her.
Doesn't matter.
okay.
Stabby stab. Stabby stab.
What do you do?
I'm sorry, was there something like a note that I saw when I first came in? I forgot what it said.
It says it wasn't a note. It was just Alzora saying, "You always want to catch me, but I need you to believe I'll be okay."
That's a pretty big hint.
I feel like all of these are pretty easy to get once like you figure it out. So.
This one's pretty straightforward, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Arden?
So what do you do?
Well, I did have something that I wanted to say, but now with that hint, I'm not going to say it. This is kind of confusing. Casting a message to either the portrayal of Alzora or Alzora in the control room, whatever. Arden as well. Arden as score. Like I still get confused with that.
Howdy.
Howdy. Basically just says, "I'll be here if you need me," and Arden just stands still.
She gets stabbed in the throat again.
You fucking bitch. Arden runs to the glass again and just fucking punches Nasut.
As you jump through the glass, same thing happens again. You're back to square one. What do you do?
Pass out.
I go to sleep. And I never wake up.
I take a nap to dream into something in existence.
I'll say you were on the right track. You just did something you're not supposed to do.
Arden just stands there and does nothing.
Great. Good job. You watch as you make up your mind. It seems like there's a shift in the room, and Alzora pulls out her gun and shoots the motherfucker in the face. And she gets up and she breaks through the glass and comes over and gives you a smooch. Smooch.
Where?
I think me breaking the glass was cooler, but not gonna. That was not in character, by the way. Wait, so you gave Score a smooch?
No. I was about to say before she smooches you.
no.
Let's go back to Arden.
Wait, what happens to Asmar then? Does he cease to exist?
Is this a love pentagon?
right.
No, it's a love
We'll leave them two lovebirds to what they're doing.
Ew.
Your turn.
Arden's now in the control room watching at the same time.
I break out of mine to kill you.
So, is the statue? Is it in a room? Correct. It's in a room, not just at the end of the hallway.
Are you asking if we're in a room?
Yeah, it's in a room that was at the end of the hallway.
Okay. So he was pacing a little bit because it seemed like he's been thinking, using his noodle that he was graced with, and finally like stops in front of the statue and just like turns slowly to it, looks up and is like, "There is no correct answer. I mean, there is, but like my vocabulary, I don't feel like I can fully portray my admiration for you, I guess, is my best way to say it. You make me feel like I can get rid of all my walls, like I can relax, I can laugh, I can live. Is that the answer? I like you."
Is the like the actual truth?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I was just making sure it wasn't, the other L word.
I mean, he's okay.
The L word.
You can't say that too soon. You can't say that too soon. You know what I mean? You can't scare him. You can't scare him away.
If he is in love with her, you cannot. The rest of it seems goes okay because it's all true, and then you get to the word like, and it stops you. Like you cannot say the word like because you're not being completely truthful.
He kind of glares where he thinks the control system and where Alzora could possibly be watching down on
Every
the
corner.
scene. He has a hunch. Turns away from it, arms crossed, and says, "I love you." Is that the answer?
You hear her go, "Aww."
Oh, shut up. Now get me out of this stupid body. I feel small.
Is there anything else you would like to say to her that you're too scared to say?
No, I think I took your accent. I think I prefer to say it to her actual face. Her actual.
Will you actually tell it to her face? Remember, you can't lie.
I feel like this moment is already going to be used as blackmail regardless. I feel like you're going to show this to her anyway.
No, everything that happens here stays in here. I just needed to hear you admit it.
Like it wasn't obvious. Like I wasn't trying to be, like throwing it off like, oh, nonchalant guy. Like I'm very nonchalant.
You're not answering the question. You gotta answer the question, and maybe I'll consider setting you free.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll make you say it all over again.
Do not. I keep wanting to go back to Score's voice. It's calling to me. I'll actually say it to her face. Actually.
Is that the truth? Deep Abby says Spencer.
And nothing but it, bitch.
Alright, she releases you.
Dear God. Oh no, now I'm gonna be stuck like this.
Yeah, you're still stuck in his body, but you're back in the Lotus room. And you notice that Arden's there, and Alzora's sitting on top of the Lotus, kicking her legs.
Alright. Seems like things went well.
They're going great. And then we zoom back into...
Score your body is weird.
Oh yeah, I guess you would just see your body.
No, you said I went back, didn't you?
Only for the smooch.
Oh, fuck.
You're not done with the whole thing yet.
That's so weird.
I was gonna say I need to borrow your body a little bit longer. Thank you very much. I still got mine to finish.
Score your body is weird. I don't like it.
Thanks, I guess.
You don't know who's in your body.
Yeah, really. You would just see
someone
Asmar
telling
there,
you
you
your
wouldn't
body's
know.
weird.
Oh, that's
It could
right.
be a
That's
Mars
right.
for all you know. I thought about doing that, but that felt a little too fucky. So, anyway,
Damn.
Amaris,
Yeah.
choose one.
What was the second half of the thing that she said?
Na 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 na. You protect everyone, but who protects you?
Why are you making me do this?
Because I love you.
This does not feel like love.
Hashtag not sorry. Floats in the air in front of you.
Punch.
Twitch telepathy. You just hear it in your mind. Just not sorry. Cry a river.
I punch Arden in the face.
In the lobby, in the main room, you hear "ow."
Does it actually connect?
What?
If I punch Arden in the face.
In the
No.
in the Lotus room, ow.
Why does my cheek hurt?
I feel like I was just punched by Amaris in mid's body.
All right, I love you all, but we got.
I know. Okay. I go to score.
What do you do?
Punch him in the face.
I punch him in the face.
Ow.
Does anything happen?
Are you punching score?
Yeah.
No, nothing happens. It goes through.
This is my choice. What do you want me to do?
You must save one.
Not punch one.
Okay, what's
Save
happening?
one.
What's happening to score again?
He's getting whipped.
Okay, I leave him alone.
Hey, you never know. Score at the end of that. You never know.
It's not like the typical whip. It's like the flail whip.
Even better.
Well, hold on now. Yeah, hold on now.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Speak for yourself. This is not to.
Belmont's whip right here.
Hell yeah. Okay, I will stop the whip.
Watch it,
As
Nene.
soon as you
Whip.
stop the whip, the illusion fades, and you just see Alzora's face in front of you. She goes, "Ah, fuck you, neat whip, bitch." Now, was that so hard to admit?
Do I have my voice back or I'm still talking as mid?
You're still talking to Mid.
Yes, that was hard. You're a bitch.
Yes, she is.
I'm your favorite.
Not right now.
Apparently, Score was her favorite, actually.
Well, Alzora wasn't there, else we know that she would have gone and saved Alzora.
Yeah.
And then I would have just saved myself.
The whole entire time you heard Alzora cackling in like a control
Literally.
room type of thing. She had the microphone on.
Um,
And then there were two.
sorry, what did you just say?
I said that
You
that
left the microphone on.
Alzora left the microphone on. And you could just hear Alzora cackling the whole entire time that she had to make the choice.
Yeah.
I just
Probably.
flip off all of the cameras.
So,
And then you're transported back in the room, and you see Score, and you see, Asmar.
Great. Hello. I'm sorry. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
I'm glad someone said it.
Howdy.
Wherever you are, welcome to the Lotus/Loathing room.
I'd say I'm happy to be here,
All
but
right.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's Amaris.
Now, how do I prove who Score really is without?
All right, so then it's Nate.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You said we have our normal gear.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to turn around, pull out my pot, set it on the ground in front of me, and then break down my
You're
rash.
gonna get high right now? Damn. Sorry. You said
Here,
you're
you
hot.
want some karma?
Puff pass.
I'm gonna break down some rations to get the
Some
materials, and
Okay.
throw in the ingredients for a small lasagna.
Okay.
As I put the lid on the pot, I am going to look at the karma chameleon, and say, "Did you know a chameleon can shift colors in approximately 30 seconds?"
Karma Chameleon smiles gently at you.
I look back at the pot and open it up and pray there's a lasagna inside.
Pray there's a lasagna inside.
Yeah, there's lasagna in there.
I plate it up on
There was
2
no
plates,
faith in his own materials.
and I open the one that had hope on it, put it inside, and slide it to the karma chameleon.
You see a question appear as soon as you put it on the plate. It says, "What do you hope for?" You have an idea that it's hinting between you and the Karma Chameleon.
For a better future together.
Good answer, good answer. The Karma Chameleon eats that shit up.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
It's good lasagna.
It always
It's very
is.
yummy.
It always is.
Alright. Next.
And then there was one.
Okay.
I had to do one
No,
for
no, no.
each show.
Yeah. You have to do one for each.
Oh.
I can go back to Asmar if you need.
Oh.
I should have made the appetizer first.
It's dessert and second dessert.
I would approve of that.
I am going to take out the bottle of the Eldritch liquid that I had
And serve that to him.
Okay.
and place it on the one that says fear.
What do you fear?
Of the unknowable.
Clarify in the sense of your relationship with the Karma Chameleon.
Oh, damn.
Get
I'm going to
emotional.
pull that Eldritch stuff back because that doesn't fit for anything that I would think of.
The feelers.
You need a minute. It's going to be feel and fear, or feeling and fear. And you can take a second to think about it because you're going to be asked to clarify for each one.
Damn.
So we'll go to Kyle and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Yep.
Kyle.
I go to the joy mask and I put it on.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You feel joyful.
I go over and look at my reflection in the pool again.
You feel an urge to speak a truth that concerns to a joyful connection to Amaris.
Speak a truth?
Yeah.
Bing bong.
What did you do?
Hold on.
I say.
Therapy sessions are for everybody.
Well, even though I know she doesn't quite feel the same way about me, I still love her and care about her, and I know that she still cares about me in her own way. And you know what? I think that's okay with me.
Is that last part truthful?
It's something he's like trying to accept.
But
So,
has he accepted this as a truth?
not entirely.
He can't say it then. It's like how Score had to speak truthfully, or otherwise he can't say anything. It's the same concept.
And I'm okay.
And Amaris is gonna look at you and be like, doesn't seem like you're really okay with it.
No, but I'm trying to become okay with it, and hopefully I can accept that soon.
Okay, you're able to say that.
Okay.
Do you take off the mask?
I suppose so.
As you try to take it off, you can't. Because you didn't say something that was actually that joyful. It was kind of sad.
Yes, it was. Shit. But it has to be in regards to Amaris?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't love him back. It's sad. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, it doesn't have to be in love, like, to have to do with love. It has to just do with Amaris.
Regardless of...
Nope, that sounds bad already.
Nope. I said fucking 2 words. Give me a break, man.
What makes you joyful about my sister?
I don't know. Everything?
The way she cold cocks Score.
The way that it feels like she likes me for who I am and looks past. She was one of the first ones. Well, I felt this way about everyone in the group. I felt it especially strong with her that she looked past my appearance and saw who I was truly on the inside. I suppose is one of the biggest things.
The mask falls off your face and shatters.
You did it.
Yay.
Only how many more
Do I have
masks?
to do the rest of them?
There are still 4 masks on the wall, and you're still in the room.
Okay, what are the other ones?
Longing, bitterness, jealousy, and sorrow.
Damn, you're a bitch.
I'll put on longing next.
Okay.
Just insult Score for the rest of the time. You should be good.
Does everything have to be like in relation to Amaris?
Yeah.
Okay, longing. Man, I should have ended with joy. That would have been happier. But the rest of these are all negative. I still can't help but long for a day where we could be together, but I know that day will probably never come.
Okay. Well, I'll accept that one.
I put on what are they? Bitterness,
Same thing
sorrow, and
happens
what?
with the mask.
What's that?
Bitterness, jealousy, and sorrow. The same thing happens with the mask. It falls off your face, shatters on the floor, yada yada yada.
Jealousy.
Okay.
I'm jealous of not only Score, but I guess, yeah, that's mainly it. I'm jealous of score.
The
Like,
defeat.
End it.
The defeat in that is just.
It falls to the ground. You hear like a slight chuckle echo through the room.
I'm really glad that I'm
Damn.
really glad that you're enjoying this. Keep in mind that I haven't done mine yet, so
Yeah.
I've got lots of fun there.
You feel anger from Arden. Sorry.
Okay, I go up and put on the last mask now, which is
Um,
bitterness.
You didn't do.
Sorrow and bitterness.
Oh, sorrow and bitterness.
Yeah,
Oh,
and bitterness, yeah.
bitterness next. I feel like I'm going to be saying the same thing for these, but I'm bitter that it felt like I wasn't good enough.
I am. Okay.
Didn't we just fix Asmar's self-confidence issue?
Yeah, thanks.
Bro!
All of the work that Amar's just did, completely out the window.
Yeah, but half the battle to like beating something is to acknowledge its presence.
Okay.
That's the way Azora looks at it. So
Okay, he puts on sorrow and says,
He just starts bawling.
without,
yeah, you definitely feel very sad.
she felt like the first person I truly loved. And I feel like now I just may be forever alone. Don't laugh!
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at a joke that immediately went through my head at my own expense that Abby will probably smack me for whenever she's near Megan.
Now you got 3 months. You're lucky. Hey, Kate, if you're listening, you should smack the shit out of Jordan. Thanks. Anyway.
Kate, please don't.
Do that. I can do it for you.
Please don't.
All right. As that mask falls to the floor, the illusion fades away, and Azora stands in front of you. She says,
He's
"I
crying.
think he's crying."
Yes.
She gives him a hug, and she goes,
Why did you do that?
"You have a."
Bitch.
Is that him asking?
Yes.
Uh,
I already
think
know that she
if
doesn't
it's
want to
some-
be with me. Why did you have to just make me stare at it so much?
I think you need to acknowledge much more of your feelings. I think there's a lot of us in the party that need to acknowledge our feelings much more than we actually do.
Ew.
It still feels rotten.
Yeah, but sometimes the only way to get rid of it is to face it head on. And I hope you'll be able to recognize these will help you in the future. And know that nothing that has been said here will leave this room, and you have a friend that you can count on, even if I'm a little bit mean and chaotic.
Okay.
And she hugs him a little tighter.
He kind of weakly hugs back.
Alright. And you go in the room, and then you see your own body. Or
Score goes,
And-
hey!
and Finn's body.
Can I have my body back? I don't, no offense to whichever one of you is Arden, but I just want my body back.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't like this body either.
Back to mid.
Back to the kind of mid bake-off. No?
So, I'm gonna put some more ingredients in the pot. This time for a cookie. But I'm going to
Kind.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
sugar cookie. But I'm going to intentionally skew the ratios so that they come out basically immediately ready to turn to dust.
Okay.
Interesting.
And your
Would the
fun
pot-
fact of the day is
Would the
I was
pot,
gonna say you still have to give fun facts.
would the pot
Yes.
then turn it into a perfect sugar cookie then?
No, I'm specifically intending to make one that will turn to dust, so it will.
fun fact.
During the Second World War,
What's that?
the Americans
Why the
did
two?
not believe that the Japanese could possibly have a torpedo better than them. They paid for this with several thousand lives.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the Second World War? Why are there two?
His third fact's gonna be like, did you know during 9/11?
Whoa!
All right. Which one do you put this under?
Fear.
Okay.
And
What do you fear?
Fear of loss. That all we have done so far will crumble into dust and leave us with nothing.
Is that pertaining to the Karma Chameleon?
Yes. More than just the Karma Chameleon, but also the Karma Chameleon, yes.
Includes him.
More specifically, yes.
Okay. I guess I'll accept it. Begrudgingly.
It's
because
one
I think it
answer
should
that
pertain more.
it's one answer that would remain true for multiple groups. But it is
I
still
get it.
specific too.
Okay, next one.
And for this last one, I'm going to put together the ingredients to make bear claws.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Fuck you guys.
One of my favorite desserts. Really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And for this one, the fact is going to be...
Make it a happy one. The last one was so bleak.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I can't help you.
I'm trying to get this one right.
Do you want me to give you a fun fact?
The fun fact is it's time for the end of the episode.
Almost. We're almost there. Calm down. Hold your horses.
Nay.
On an electrical diagram, an amp is a piece of food, a volt is the man shoving it down your throat, and an ohm is the guy choking you out to stop you from swallowing.
It wasn't even a fact, but like...
That is a fact.
Okay.
It's a metaphor in the fact, but it is a fact.
Okay, you put the bear claw under the cloche.
Feelings.
What do you feel?
Mormon
Comfort and
fuzzy.
happiness.
In regards
being
to
together.
the Karma Chameleon?
Yes, in being together.
Okay. Awesome. You get beamed into the room.
Beamed. Okay.
I made a
Being
lot of
lost
bear
on-
claws, so I'm eating one of them.
Oh, sweet. Can I have
Well,
one?
there's no bear claw.
No!
But I used actual materials
So,
for it.
so,
No, the materials would come back. It's okay.
so you look
When
like
I get back, I'm going to use the same facts to make more bear claws.
you're sweet. Can I have one?
Anyway,
Can we be back in our own bodies
Alright.
now?
so now
please.
you see everyone else. And,
Hey!
and you're in the room, and now Zora's sitting there on the lotus. And she goes, now, go find yourself, or someone else, but be honest about it. And there comes 4 pools that form, each one a different color, each one glowing with more of a feeling than light. And each of you guys is called to your specific pool based off of your thing. And you guys are transferred back into your bodies. And you can all stab Alzora now.
Score, what the fuck do you do to your body? Jeez.
Protein and hay.
Hey?
Alzora, I
Yeah.
don't think you... Why did you have to make it that traumatic?
Because I could.
That... I really don't get you.
A lot of deadlifts.
That's okay.
Get does a lot of.
Most people don't get me.
You can tell that. I don't know about the rest of the party, but Alzora, you can tell that Asmar is like genuinely upset with you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
So before I heard the, like, like the riddle that told Arden what the solution was, I had written down something that I wanted to say, and it was pretty much along the lines of, I don't want to lose anyone else, and so I'm going to give you two options. The first one really sucks for you. But the second one, we all walk away with no issue, and you get to keep your miserable life. And once again, the first one really sucks for you, so I highly recommend you go against that.
Okay, it's going to take you 3 turns in order to perform that. Okay.
Oh, man.
Well, then at that point, it sounds like you guys have completed Alzora's room.
Yeah.
So,
That doesn't...
next time, we'll move on to the final 2, Asmars and Scores.
Yeah. Which at this point I think is, I didn't check the calendar that I shared out with you guys, but I think it's going to be next week as of this
I was
point.
going to say, I'm available next week.
I believe I am too. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. As far as me completing the Doki Doki Literature Club streams, I plan to do that throughout the next week as well. So tomorrow, and then hopefully I can stream frequently next week to the point where I can finish it next week before the end of May, because that defeats the purpose of going beyond that. And I believe, well, I guess there's a new Couch Goblins episode coming out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I think that's about it. I don't think I have any other announcements, so... Really?